We're pulling up to an accident for the local police department. The dispatch said it's picking up a Toyota Avalon and it was in a ditch, which it's where I think it is based on where I saw the people looking into when I went by on the highway side a few minutes ago. This is going to be pretty interesting. I think this real deep ditch here. Yep, it sure is. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Let's get out and see what we got here. May not be too bad if I can get right here. It's not as bad as the last one. What's up, guys? At least it's not hanging off like the last one was. How you doing, man? Pretty good. About you? Doesn't look like it's hung up on anything. Appears like nothing's lodged underneath it. Yeah, I don't see anything lodged underneath it. Wonder how soft it is. Right here. Y'all mind if I pull up on the grass right there and try to
do whatever you gotta do, man.
Info. Back up on the grass right here. I think I can make this work. Got the back of my truck up on the grass here. I don't want to get all the way off in it. The ground's pretty wet. Do we know if we have keys for it? Do we? Okay.
They're probably
okay. Oh, shit. That's them walking around there?
Yeah, the young female that's the driver.
Okay. Easy to get to the control arms on this one.
Said the key, broken off key is still in the ignition.
Broken
you can
off.
Turn it on. That's how she does it.
Okay. This fender over there. Key is broken off in the ignition. I'm going to snatch block over. Cable stays pulling towards the middle of the winch. Let's see. Got a little pressure on it. Let's see. Oof. It's supposed to be smoking.
I thought I saw the side airbag or something, Floyd, or no?
No, there's no, or that's a shirt. There's no airbags. This thing's smoking. There's no key in it.
Yeah, she just broke off in it.
I'm just gonna drag it up like that then. How it's sliding down. Get my other snatch block. That way my winch cable stays pulling where I need it. Past everything here. Barely make it with that back tire. Get some cleanup done while it's now would be the chance to get it.
What's looking for me, go?
Huh? I just don't see any other big chunks other than over there.
Watch out. I don't want that to fall on you. I got it.
Right. That was hung in it.
We'll let you know where it's going.
I get it.
Yeah, a bit of foam in this crap here.
Here's.
I'll grab that for you.
Appreciate it.
You got your hands full. I can't believe you one-shotted that, dude. That was sick.
Well, I'm glad there wasn't like anything right there that was stopping me. I'm glad it didn't hang up on that. I don't know if you were on that last one that was actually across the street.
Oh, yeah.
Where the truck was like stuck in the guardrail, like hanging off of it.
That's way
That was what I was hoping not to pull up on. What's that? Yeah. Well, I seen the slide marks the whole way. Yeah, they actually slid off of the main lanes of the highway over there and ended up over here. So They're out walking around. I'm assuming they're good. This rear tire is barely on the bed. I say barely, it's right on the edge of the bed. I'm going to get my chains out. Slide this thing over a little bit. Take the chain. Grab. Really nothing too good to grab here. Got a frame slot maybe. Grab this lower link here. To this side of the bed, and when we winch in, slides the whole back into the car over. We can tilt our bed back a little bit. Get our chain on. Our other one here. That way we got our full, oop, that one came off. Full 4 points of securements. Going to use the remote so I can just snug it up. Lay my bed back down. Straps on the front. And we will be good to go. Strap through that. Keep it from wanting to fly away. Sure the customer knows where it's going, or they give them a chance to specify where they want it to go. Anyways, I'm gonna get one more strap on this other side. We'll be ready to go. All right, we're back here at the Angleton yard. I'm going to get this thing unstrapped. Get my other one off the other side over there, and the chain's off the back. The whole fender off there, which was that chunk of fender that was right there by the front of the, like in front of the car up on the grass. Lay the bed down a little bit of an angle. Gonna rock it back a little bit. There we get slacking our chains. bed laid down all the way. Now that we're not at the active accident scene, I'm going to attempt to shift lock this thing if it works, and if the steering is not locked. If the steering's locked, then it won't really do me any good to shift lock it. Steering is locked. I wonder, she says the key is broken off in here. I'm wondering if I can't with a little screwdriver. Guessing it is not in there enough. I could shift lock it, but it will not steer, which means the tires being turned would want to go off the truck, whereas if I leave them in park where it'll slide, the tires will slide straight off the bed instead of in the direction they're turned. It does mean I gotta WD-40 the bed a little bit. I do have one of the pump up sprayers for like pesticides or whatever, weed spray for I have it for soapy water, or like the gallon jugs of WD-40. I have one of those at the house. I just got to get it filled up and put on the truck. Just haven't had a chance. These last couple days have been very, very busy. I haven't had a chance to do much of anything. I need to organize my truck pretty good because it needs it. I'm going to see if angling my bed up will get it to slide. Might have to shake it a little bit. Got it back on the WD-40 now. Guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Rock the bed back and forth. It'll slide off little by little. I really don't want it to slide off uncontrolled. There it goes. Tried to get it back on the WD-40. That's what I expected. So now I'm going to try to set the parking brake, if it works. I might have to chalk the tires. If you've watched my channel any at all, you'll know what I'm probably about to do. If I pull the bed out from underneath it, kind of the same thing. It'll just tires slide. They're sliding, they're not going in the direction they're turned. I can pull the bed all the way in. And I can go ahead and re-engage my winch. Snug my winch cable up. That way it doesn't want to roll away on us. Take the parking brake off. Since it's front wheel drive, the rear tires will roll now. Extend back out on the bed. Now I can push the whole car back where I wanted it instead of sitting there shaking my bed back and forth, which is terrible on the hydraulic cylinders. I would much rather walk out from underneath something than shake it. Which neither one is particularly good for the truck, so to speak, but I'd say shaking it off is by far worse than walking. And set it on the ground nice and easy. Get my hooks off of it. Go ahead and finish up my impound paperwork. The driver was there. She was walking around the scene. She left with, assuming it was her parents there. She's considering she slid all the way off the main lanes of the highway and ended up in that really deep ditch. She's very lucky she wasn't at least seriously injured, or she was able to leave the scene under her own power, because that could have been really bad. The last wreck that I worked that was similar to that was it's like a Chevy or a GMC truck. I'll put a picture of it up here if I can find it, and it was in like the same kind of ditch but on the opposite side of the highway, like almost the same spot but opposite side of the highway, and it went through it and was hung kind of half on half off. That guy they ended up having to take him by ambulance. He didn't fare as well as this one did, so it's very, very lucky that the outcome was how it was. If you would, keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my paperwork and everything here. Be ready for whatever comes next. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.